A startling attack on the subway in the Bronx after a woman was thrown onto the tracks. This video is just so scary. That ordeal sent a woman to the hospital.
And now police need help finding the man who's responsible. Pix 11's Anthony DiLorenzo is in the Melrose section of the Bronx with the very latest.
Well, in this case, the woman is okay this morning. However, she suffered a broken collarbone and lacerations to her head after what police say was a totally unprovoked attack. In new surveillance video, you see it all unfolding. A man suddenly bear hugs the victim and violently throws her to the subway tracks at the elevated station on Westchester and Jackson Avenues 2 days ago. The 52-year-old Manhattan resident was then hoisted off the roadbed by someone on the platform as the suspect casually walked away. It happened this past Sunday just after 4:30. Fortunately, there was no train pulling into the station, or it could have been a whole lot worse. Investigators believe the two had never met, and there was no prior interaction before she was assaulted. Of course, this is a major concern for the MTA and commuters, which is why it's working on a pilot program to test out platform barrier doors at 3 stations, most likely next year. It comes after a woman was shoved to her death earlier this year in Times Square. We've also seen several other riders shoved this year, and these types of attacks were up to 30 in 2021, according to police. The transit agency believes platform barriers could easily be put in at about a quarter of its stations. However, the cost is extremely high. Police say the victim was treated and released at an area hospital. No arrests have been made. Reporting from the Melrose section of the Bronx, I'm Anthony DiLorenzo, Pix 11 News.